Yep, my bad, y'all. I had to let the beat build and breathe just a little bit this time on the podcast. You heard? We back, and it is time for another one. You know what I mean? And I'm ready this year. I'm starting out just like this with the drinking glass. You know what I mean? But we back at it again. Static Flow Podcast. Static Flow Podcast, man. And it's the first Static Flow Podcast of 2021. You heard? And let's see if she's on the countdown, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode
20.
Which one is it? Is it 2020 or just 20?
Remember that's the beat for the Mario Brothers 2020. Remember that?
Yeah, for real. All right. So we're at episode 20. I'm excited to be back, ready to get revved up for 100 episodes. And we are on the way. How many more we got left to do? 80. Yeah, we all in full ride, baby. We in for a full ride. You know what I'm saying? I'm your host, Derek, a.k.a. you already know. It's at the bottom of the screen. Along with my beautiful co-host slash wifey slash Mrs. slash pain in the... No, let me stop.
Whatever. It's Tika.
No doubt. Back today. How you feeling?
I'm okay.
You good?
You know, it's been a long week, long day.
It's been a long last year into this year.
Well, first of all, it's been a long year, and we're only like, 2 weeks into it?
It's been a long 2021, and we only a couple of weeks in. You know what I'm saying? The people made sure of that. They have tested us out and made sure of that, man. I'm trying to tell you. Good gracious. But it's all good. We back. Make sure y'all following us on social media. If you haven't seen the other 19 episodes, out there right now. But just be friends with us. Get on our page. Be friends with us. Friend us. The Static Flow Podcast on Facebook. You can tell it's been a while. I'm rusty. The Static Flow Podcast on Facebook. The Static Flow Podcast on Instagram. Static Flow Podcast on YouTube. Hit the subscribe notification bell on that on YouTube. And you can check out the other 19 episodes as we load those up. You know what I mean? So just doing big things, trying to move on. Like we said, our goal is 100 episodes. We do it for the fun. We do it for the topics. We do it for the back and forth banter. Can I say that?
Healthy banter that you all always seem to side with me on. So I appreciate this platform. So I know I'm not crazy.
I'm glad you brought that up. I'm feeling some type of way. Y'all got to start agreeing with me, damn it. Because I'm saying good stuff.
You say crazy stuff.
I'm saying good stuff, damn it. I'm giving y'all good quality materials up in here when I'm talking.
And that's exactly why.
You heard? You know what I mean? Y'all got to stop that. Okay? I'm saying good stuff. Listen to me. Y'all got to dig deep inside my words. But we do thank you for your support, the ones that check out the show. And like we said, we do it for fun. We do it because we like it, you know. We do want to expand it and just see where it goes. So we're working on that. We're also working on guests, bringing on some guests this year. Mm-hmm. So hopefully our next episode, we might have a guest on here. Fingers crossed and a topic with that because it's hard, you know, scheduling people to put on the podcast, their work schedule, our work schedule, and kids' schedule. And
then the pandemic, you can't.
It's pandemic out there.
It's a lot of
pandemic things going on. So, you know, we work around that. But we make it happen, you know. So we're going to get to it. What we doing today? Talk to me.
Okay. Get it off your chest. Can you stop? First of all, before I even get into all that, stop faking like you really got something. It's damn Tropicana fruit punch. Cut it out.
It's the best damn Tropicana fruit punch you can ever taste. Tropicana, cut the check. We right here, Static Flow. Holla.
You trying to be like that Hispanic man, the Ocean Spray. Remember he got that big check from Ocean Spray?
Dad, what is it? What we drinking?
See, you messing up
Fail.
already.
I just got the check. It's good. Tropicana. Minute Maid. It's Minute Maid.
Paper everywhere.
Is it Minute Maid? Yeah, I mean.
It is Minute Maid. I said Tropicana. It's Minute Maid.
See, you messing up the check. Minute Maid, y'all. All right, what we talking about?
All right, get it off your chest. So we would be remiss if we did not talk about all this foolishness that brought us into 2021 with Trump and his people in the insurrection. So I feel like you trying to get something off your chest. So go ahead, talk to me.
Man, good, great. You know what, y'all? I mean, if somebody, no, you know what? I'm gonna go back. Remember when we used to first start talking about the presidency, and when you asked me one time, and I said, if Trump lose, I said they're gonna have hell getting him out of. I said he gonna have it surrounded by his boys, and he not coming out. And I said it like 3 months ago, before all of this stuff went down. And I'm like, it really happened. He really called the Proud Boys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take y'all back to that day with me. I was at work doing my work stuff, in the studio, and I had a notification hit my phone from a live news story, and then the reporter pops up on there, and she's like, "We're downtown DC right now, and you can see behind me people are starting to surround the Capitol." And I was like, "Okay, they hearing protests. Okay, I figured they would do that." You know what I'm saying? Then as she kept going, people were walking up behind her, like literally talking now, just no respect for the report. I said, yo, that looked crazy. Then all of a sudden she said, people are starting to climb the fence. I said, now, okay, hold on. The people are starting to climb the fence? And then she went on to say the barricades are down and people are walking through. And then that's when all of a sudden I said, hold on. And people just started popping up, reporting from all over. So some people started saying the real stuff, like the police just moved the barricades and just let the people walk right on through. So now at this point, I'm seeing footage of people on the steps around the building, climbing the walls, and they're at the door with a battering ram or whatever they had in their hand, ramming the doors, trying to bust down the Capitol doors to get in the building. And what was they trying to stop? They were trying to stop the what were they doing in there at the time? What were they trying to stop?
They were confirming Biden. They were confirming the electoral votes.
They wanted to go in there and steal the damn electoral votes.
Can I just say something?
To stop. Talk to them.
All right,
talk
let's
to
see,
them.
y'all. So I'm from DC, right?
Yeah.
And
Southeast.
Stop. But everybody knows that the Capitol is always super heavily armed. You can't do too much around. Even on field trips, like you can't just walk into the Capitol. Like Snipers. That's unheard of. It's Snipers. A federal building. You know you can't do that. And I'm gonna just give you. I'm gonna bring the people back from DC. Do y'all remember? I don't remember when it was. A couple years ago, there was a black young lady. I think she was in her 20s. She was going through a mental health crisis, and she was like driving erratically around the Capitol. So she wasn't even like literally on the grounds, and they shot her. So that is how serious the security at the Capitol was. So can somebody please tell me what the hell happened that day? How did that happen? Do you know that people was in there shitting in the halls of the Capitol?
Come on.
Do you know that was the first time that they actually brought the Confederate flag inside the Capitol?
In the building.
They tried to do that during the Civil War and they didn't make it.
But they did it in 2020.
But it happened in 2021.
They did it in 2020.
2021.
They did it. Oh, yeah, 2021.
Yes.
You see, it's so crazy. I'm still thinking it's 2020.
And this fool got on the President Trump got on the he did a little press conference or whatever the hell you want to call it. You can tell it was written for him. He did it yesterday, and he condemned them. That was his first time saying that. You could tell somebody wrote that for him. You could tell he ain't really want to say it.
Yeah, they got it.
But why you ain't say that last week when they was doing it? The day of that day, you encouraged them to go down there. You said you would walk with them down there, and you encouraged them to
be on
save
the front lines,
their
baby.
country.
You was gonna be on the front lines. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all, them white people would. Let me tell you, they can't never say nothing else about
maybe,
us.
You know what? Maybe Trump in his mind was like,
what?
Yeah, you know what? Y'all go down there and touch some stuff up. Y'all touch some shit up. And then he woke up and was like, yo, they really went down there.
No, he knew they was going to do it, and he don't feel bad about it. But
no,
he
not
just
at all.
got to save face. He got to say what he thinks that people want to hear. Second thing is he's the only president in history who has been impeached the second time, and that is the only reason why he's trying to save face and get on everybody's TV screens talking about something. I condemn violence. People who follow Trump, they're not violent. Blah blah blah. Bullshit.
Lies.
You should have said it. You should have said that same speech he gave on Wednesday. He should have done that a week ago.
That's terrible. You know what I'm saying? And then, like,
I'm so tired of him.
And I hate to say it, but I hate that even when Trump is impeached or out of office, or once Biden takes control, Trump is still going to be a problem for America. Don't y'all think just because he's not president anymore, he's not going to be a problem? Because you got to think about all of the information and people that he's come in contact with, Russia, like all these people that he's made friends with. He's going to still be cool with them. He's going to still have ties with them. He's going to try to find, and this is what, I mark my word, he's going to try to find a way to disrupt whatever Biden and Harris does to make people think that the country is now starting to run smooth, better, different. He's going to be, I'm telling y'all. And then the secrets and information that he know now from being the president, think about all the information he got right now.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. And we didn't talk about this. It's funny too. All the people who dumbasses were filming themselves.
Oh, jail.
Yeah. First of all, they crying. They talking about somebody. Like, did you?
Jail.
Here's my thing. when they went to do this, what was the end goal? What did they want to happen? Because realistically, what the hell were you? What did you want to happen?
Well, they wanted to get in there and get them votes and figure if they can get away with those and burn those up, we got to start from scratch.
But
and then maybe that'll turn things around.
Like, well, first of all,
they could win. That's
they've
what
been
they
taken
thought.
off planes, or when they've landed back home, they've been picked up. Have
Oh,
you
yeah.
seen the
We
videos
got
of that?
you.
It's
Yeah.
so funny. They've
Jail.
been crying.
Jail.
And you acting crazy, resisting arrest.
Jail.
What they told us we shouldn't be doing for
Come
the
on.
Black Lives Matter.
Taser.
Just follow what the police officer says, and nothing will happen to you.
Jail.
Like, remember that?
Jail.
Remember that?
Jail. And I'm glad. Yep, that's what you get for video.
All
you know
of
what
them
I'm
need to
saying?
go to jail. Jail.
Everybody. I mean, for real. I mean, I'm talking about face identification. Even if you just look like somebody that was out there, you should be in jail.
Insurrection.
Question in time. Hey man, where were you at on this day at this time? Because this looks like you, like
These
everybody.
fools was in Nancy Pelosi's office, feet on desk.
Come on, they stole the podium.
Podiums in hand.
They stole the podium. son.
Trashed her office.
Stole the podium.
Walked out the federal building with her mail. That's in and of itself a crime.
That's a crime.
Like, and they were proud too because they took pictures.
Now,
they was on the news.
let's go to the serious point of this a little bit. And the reason
Which
why this
is?
is a big issue, guys, because we were just in that same place.
Not doing half of what they did.
Black Lives Matter. We wasn't even standing right on the lawn or around there. We was like up the block, like up the street. They had, it looked like Afghanistan out there when we were just out there protesting. They had things covered. They had military people in place.
Crazy.
They had all this stuff going on.
Yeah.
And all we were trying to do was just protest. Hey man, we just want to live and we just want to.
And that just goes to show you that whole Blue Lives Matter shit that they always like to project, it's bullshit. It's a race thing because what were they doing? They were resisting arrest. They were fighting police officers. As a matter of fact, a Capitol Police officer died.
Yeah.
So where?
But they was letting them in the building. They were letting them in the building.
But where was all that? Remember, you know what I'm saying? Where was all that?
They were actually letting them in the building, taking down the barricades,
Taking
running up the
selfies with them.
steps with them, the whole nine. You know, I don't know. Maybe they were scared they was gonna get their ass whooped. They were like, "Yo, it's too many.
All I know is that
we got to join in."
That was privilege at its best. That was the definition of privilege.
You will never ever.
We would have never got on the steps.
You will never ever see that again at that level. I don't even know what else you could do at that level that you could get. I don't even know. Because we've seen we've seen everything from a black person dying at the hands of a white person and walking away like nothing happened. Now you would think that would be at the top, taking a life and not being, you know what I'm saying? But
let me tell you something. White people never cease to amaze me. They'll come up with something even higher than that. Trust me.
Just got in there, yo. I thought I was watching White House Down. What's the movie with my boy in it? Like I thought I was watching one of those movies for real. For real. Oh, now this is kind of scary, but I'm gonna say it anyway before we get into our topic. I don't know how many other people from other countries that we have beef with saw that and was like, if they could do it,
yeah, we're a broken country. They was like, yeah,
we could do it.
Yeah,
if they could do it, we could take over the Capitol. And what kind of plans or where are they mind state right now? If those white people can go out there like that and take over a building like that, then we shouldn't have no problem. So y'all gotta I mean, think of it light, but y'all don't know how many people out here around us that's beefing with the United States and would love to see us go down or would love to take over our government. I'm telling y'all, when you see stuff like that, you be like, now's our chance. Gotta watch out for it, man. But that was a long get it off your chest.
More we can say with that,
yeah, we could get that off the chest for about 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? But hey. That's what we wanted. We knew we had to come into the show and open up with that.
Yeah,
you
could not talk about that.
Yeah, and then the memes, the internet's undefeated. The memes and
Absolutely,
the Mario Brothers and the Donkey Kong. Keep doing your thing. Whoever put that stuff together, keep doing your thing because it was like that. They're very entertaining, very funny.
Did you say like that? Circa 1990, you went back.
Did I?
Yeah.
All right. Like that now.
Anyway. All right. So we can get into our topic for today.
All right. Topic time, baby. Let's do it.
Topic. Do men kiss and tell more than women when it comes to sexual encounters?
Okay, you guys. Do men kiss and tell more than women when it comes to sexual encounters?
And let me just say this because we always like to talk about where we get the topics from.
Get in there.
What's the dude? What's the producer?
Hitmaker. Hitmaker.
This came from we had this topic for a while now because it came out when Hitmaker was talking about that he slept with Notori. What's her name? Notori from Power.
Young.
He was just running his mouth
Hitmaker.
on all these people
he was on the
that
podcast.
he slept with.
On the podcast.
And it was just like, Yo, he's really running his mouth like about people, his body count. Who do
Yeah,
that?
he bragging on that, but he done knocked down some top joints though. When you knocking down A-list joints like that, or whoever popping at the time,
But
you know
why
what I
you
mean?
feel the
You
need
got
that you need to talk about that?
you know what I mean? Women, hey, nobody got on Superhead when she wrote a whole
Everybody got
damn
on Superhead.
book.
Everybody was talking shit
You know what
about
I'm
her.
saying?
I mean,
Got
I do
paid.
got both of her books too because they was interesting.
See what I'm saying? So how
At
you
the
going?
time.
How you gonna even say something about that? And you sponsoring the joint?
I feel
you right
like
behind all the talk.
I feel like men always try to beat their chest and always try to call women catty and talk too much and do this or
Yeah,
do that. But you
yeah.
can't talk shit about women if you're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And when I think of a man, I just don't think of how that men should be running their mouth about who they put their penis in. Why are you telling people that?
You know what I'm
and what do
saying?
you want from that? What are you going to get from that?
Well, it depends on what side of the track you on, fellas. And I'm gonna put some stuff out there, fellas. Y'all might be with me, you might not. Y'all might be like, Train, I can't believe you saying that. But it's a trophy thing. It's a thing. It's a status thing. Because there's a lot of women out here that are like, I mean, ladies, and I know y'all hate to hear this, but I got to tell it like it is. It's a list. You got some A-list honeys, B-list, C-list, and a lot of the dudes want to sleep with the A-list honey, especially the female that most dudes can't get next to. When you hear that, you be like, word, yeah, she don't holler at nobody. Then you're going to try to go for that. You know what I'm saying? Then when you get that, you want to let it be known. Like, when somebody bring that name up, hey, man, Tiffany, yo, she don't never holler at nobody. What?
Okay.
Man, let me tell you something. I
Okay.
took her out. We went to Perry's, wine and diner. Right after that, we was back at the crib, yo. She was feet to the
Yes.
ceiling.
Thank you.
I'm not saying I got to draw the picture.
I feel like maybe that's acceptable for a dude to do if you're talking to your group of friends. But
Yeah.
why are you going to get on a public platform and tell everybody, but now everybody know? Like, why you want, like, what you want from that?
Well,
And plus, who the fuck are you? Maybe Notori didn't want everybody to know that she had sex with you. Like, why? That's a personal thing, a personal, intimate thing.
but it's 50-50, and he told his 50% of it. You know what I'm saying? That's what it was. That both of them own that moment, and he just decided to tell his 50%
But because
of
two
it.
people were in that moment, you should get permission from that other person. Like, hey, you mind if I say, I had, like, get permission.
No, what he's supposed to do in the middle of the podcast? Be like,
Don't
hold on,
say
let me
nothing.
call her. Hey, man, I'm at
No,
this
don't say
podcast.
nothing.
They wanna know if
Or
I smashed you.
no,
Can I do
no, or he could have just
You know what I mean?
alluded to it. He didn't have to call her name out. He could have alluded to who he had sex with.
But then too, let's not grade every man by Young Berg, aka Hitmaker scale, because we know he's known for that. Like, he name drops, he does that. Not every dude in the industry or man do that.
I didn't say everyone, but
it's quite a
some
few. You know what I'm saying? And you just but then sometimes some women out here, they act like they can't be touched, or they this and they that. Sometimes you got to do some things to kind of bring them back to reality a little bit.
Back
Like,
somebody down by saying, yo, I had sex with her. What?
You know what I
It's
mean?
that's like that petty ass
You know what I mean?
tit for tat. Yo, she
Yeah.
out here doing her
You
thing.
start
She
to
thinks she
tit,
all that.
you
You
go
know
for
what?
tat.
I'm about to tell everybody we had sex.
Start
How
to
petty
tit,
and
yeah.
juvenile
You
is
start
that?
the tit, we're gonna finish with the tit for tat. Damn.
But what if
Goes
me
down.
acting like I'm like that don't have nothing to do with you? What if I'm just thriving on my own
You know what
and
I'm
you
saying?
mad, you jealous? Like,
And
why
then
you
some,
what?
and then let's keep it a buck. Some women out here don't be trying to count their penises like that. They act like they ain't hit that.
But
you know what I'm saying?
again-
So dudes got to be like, oh,
but
word, she acting like
again-
she don't know me.
But again,
And
that's
then-
nobody's business.
Yes, it is. If you
If-
out here acting like you
if
didn't,
I had sex with 500
men out
people,
here,
and
we-
if I want to tell people or walk around like I only had
Yeah,
sex
man.
with 2, that's my damn business.
somebody be like, yeah, I saw Tiffany the other day. Yo, she act like she didn't even know you. Word? She act like she didn't know me. She knew me when I was smashing that.
But that's pet. That's that.
I'm about to say something real perverted on here,
But
but
that's
my mom might be
petty.
watching.
That's that female stuff. It's almost like, see, we always talk about male and their egos. Y'all go that far and try to expose people or hurt
Now-
people because your ego is being hurt or being challenged.
Now I'm gonna flip this around. Let's get on these women. Now it is women out here. Now, and fellas, we've all ran into this, right? It's a bunch of women in. I'm gonna draw the picture for you. It's 4 women in the room. All right. Let's just say this. You're in the room. It's Tiffany, Tammy, Tanya, and a girl named Tony. All right. You're in the room. Tiffany likes this dude all of a sudden. Pops up out of nowhere. She likes this dude named Daryl. She wants to holler at Daryl, but guess what? Tanya likes Daryl too. So Tanya hasn't got her opportunity yet. So what's she gonna do? She gonna fake lie and be like, oh yeah, I smashed Daryl already. Because why? She doesn't want Tiffany. So she's trying to do the block move by lying about who she slept with or that she had relations with that dude. Women do that all the time. I've had it done to me in the past.
First of all,
where
that has
somebody lied
nothing
on my
to do
penis
with-
and they said they slept with me and they really did. And they did it because they didn't want the other girl to get a chance to holler at me. You know what I'm saying?
Let me just
Back
say this
in
to
the day.
you. Yes.
You heard?
Yes. I'm not saying that
Let's
doesn't
keep it a-
happen, but what
Yeah,
does
women
that
do
even
that.
have to do with men?
Women lie on they
that's
click.
a different subject. That's somebody lying on if they had sex with somebody, just block somebody. That's something totally different.
Women lie on they click like men lie on their dick. Go ahead. That's all I'm saying. Let's keep it 100. It's 2021, ladies. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all lie on the click. Come on. Go ahead.
I don't even.
Go ahead with what you was going to say.
I don't even know what I was about to say.
You lost it. You got lost right there.
tell you.
You know what I'm saying? Because women, I'm just saying, women do the same thing. And then especially if a woman gets some good joint, and if she like a hoochie mama joint, like you just out here smashing and dashing, when you run into a nigga with good joint, dang, did I just say that? When you run into a dude
Pause.
with good joint, pause that. She going tell other females, girl, you need to tap that. Go, yeah, I got him, and he was like that. So
now,
women
okay,
pass penis around.
Okay, let me just
Women
say
pass
this. And I'm
penis
not
around,
making
too.
excuses for women, but that is sometimes in our nature to talk about that. It's not looked upon because we always talked about status quo and double standards. Men just aren't supposed to do that. Women, we always talk about stuff like that. Why y'all sitting around talking about females and who you had sex with? And again, like I said, if it's in your friend circle, that's fine. But why you get on a public platform telling
public
everybody
platform. I mean, we're gonna talk at the group at the plant. You know, when we at the plant, and it's a lot of.
Yeah, why you
We're gonna
getting
tell
on the
it
joint
it's.
saying that?
I mean, let me draw the picture again. If you at the plant, say you work at this plant, right? And then all of a sudden they hire this daggone girl. She bad as hell. You know what I'm saying? Tiffany up in there looking good as hell. You know what I mean? Everybody done ran through the plant trying to holler at her. She ain't giving up no steam. The dude's gonna pass that word around. Yo, Tiffany don't mess with nobody. Then after a while, you know, when you catch Tiffany getting off work one night, y'all had that great conversation. Y'all pull up in Chili's, get a little bite to eat, then you leave Chili's. Yeah, you know, you just got out for work. It's late. A lot of restaurants not gonna be open. You go to Chili's, get a little bite to eat, get a little 2 for $20, and then after that, you know, you end up going back to the crib, and you know, Tiffany feet to the ceiling. Now, when you get back to work the next day, and she walking around there like she like that,
Hold on, stop. What's walking around somewhere like she like that?
I'm just saying.
Tell me what it means.
I don't
Because
know, just
y'all men
walking
and y'all
around.
ego, y'all so fragile. Just because somebody walk and maybe
Well,
not.
let me just say this.
Because y'all look for any excuse to expose or talk shit about people.
If dudes is in the group and she come by like, yo, that go Tiffany. The cat sometime gonna be like, yo, guess where I was at last night though. Word, Tiffany crib. What? You know what I mean? Because think about it. She been walking around the joint the whole time acting like she not giving up no play. So after a while.
But it's not walking
Cat's
around
gonna-
acting like she
gonna put
just
that out
hasn't.
there.
She
Cat's gonna
walking
put that out
around
there.
not having sex with nobody because she not interested. And if by chance she do become interested in one person,
Yeah.
why is that a problem?
Because
And
he got to mark his take. Got to pee on his tree. He got to pee on his
we
tree.
ain't no fucking dogs.
He got to pee on his
Y'all
tree.
are, but we not.
That's why I said she the tree. He got to pee on his tree.
I'm done. I don't want
Yeah,
to talk about
you
this.
feel me? Yeah, I mean, now let me talk for the real players 1 second right now. Yes, for the real players, every real player out here know once you lock down a joint that everybody been trying to get, you keep that on the hush and on the low because you want that to roll as long as you can roll it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it ain't nothing serious and you just like, you know, just kind of chilling. You want it to stay right there until you know if you made that decision whether, yo, okay, I'm going to try to wife this a little bit or if it's just going to be smash and dash. So, you know, you just got to kind of figure that part out before, you know, but real cats going to figure that out before they really put that information out there. You know, but if it ain't nothing to it and you don't really care about it and then you done got it, if somebody bring it up, you be like, yeah, I hit it. It was all right. You know, then you keep it moving. You know what I mean? You don't really give out the details. Was she loud? She make
And
noise.
y'all do that too. Y'all be giving out details too.
She loud. She make noise. You know,
Y'all
stuff like
do that too.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta give out the grayscale. You know, we gotta give out that grayscale so cats can know what to expect. What's your anticipation for if you're encounter?
And then y'all always be assuming just because a female has sex with one person that she about to have sex with all these other people. So what's your point in telling
Right
other
now, that's
people
what's
like,
happening.
yo, this is what to expect. You
Right
don't
now,
know that.
right now, that's what's happening.
And that's a blanket statement. All females ain't
Right
giving
now,
up ass.
Right now,
like
that's
that.
what's happening out here. It's happening
No,
in the
it's
streets.
not.
It's happening in the streets.
Are you done?
As long if you can get if you got the bag, you can get some ass. That's pretty much it. As long as your money right and tight, boom.
That is not true for everyone. Let me tell y'all
There's
something.
females out here having sex for $40.
Let me tell you.
You ain't
Let
seen
me-
that $40 thing that be on social media all the
Let
time?
me
I
tell
got
y'all
my 40
something.
ready.
Let me tell y'all something.
You know what I'm saying?
Before
It's
I was
80 in
married
Atlanta.
to this
It's 80 in Atlanta.
fool beside me,
Yeah.
you,
Hey, man.
I was approached by many people who had money, and I ain't give a fuck about that because that's your money. I don't care about stuff like that.
You know
So
what I'm
stop
saying?
making
I
big,
like that.
stop
I like
making
that.
these big
That's why
blanket
I'm with her.
statements.
That's why she my wife.
Please stop making these blanket statements about women in general. When every
Like
woman,
strong.
they not like that. Everybody don't care about no money. Everybody don't
That's
want no
right.
bag. Everybody
You
don't
feel
want
me?
no. Everybody
You know,
not
speak
interested in
on it.
that.
Say that. Say that.
So take it back.
You gotta love that. You know what I mean? You gotta know how to find them fellas. You gotta find one that's about you and you in general and building with you. You know what I'm saying? Not all about what you got, what you could do. You know what I mean? It's real women. I had to go to DC to get mine. You know what I mean? They sell them in DC.
First of all, you didn't go to DC. I came to NC. You didn't go to DC.
I'm talking about
Shut
where
up.
you
What's
was
your
at.
final word?
You know what I'm saying? For real. Straight like that. What's my final word?
Yes.
I don't know. What did we come to a conclusion? We saying it's a tie, or do men? I think
I think
at this point, I think women are a little bit more chatty about the situation because I think women have gotten to the point where they're trying to meet men at our own standard, and they out here playing the field, talking to more than one dude at one time, and they trying to be the female bosses and female players now, and and women are trying to develop that I can have sex without feelings attitude like men.
And
you know what I'm
some
saying?
women can do that.
And some of them are trying to. Yeah, the hoes is doing that.
Listen, let me tell you something. That's not what the question is.
hoes is doing
Do
it.
men kiss and tell more than women? One,
No.
I believe that women do
Real
talk
players, no.
amongst their friends about who they had sex with. But men, they put it in, but we're more private about it. Because we don't want everybody knowing who we had sex with. Like, men do this. Men tell people more, and they make it more public than women do.
All right, I'm gonna help y'all out too. I'm gonna go even deeper with this one before I get up out of here, fellas. And some of y'all gonna be like, "Damn, Train." Now, if a man is in a relationship or is married and he out here doing side stuff, of course he's not gonna pillow talk and talk
yeah,
about
of
that
course.
because he don't want nobody to have that kind of leverage or information on him.
course.
So he damn sure gonna keep that quiet.
Of
Only
course.
person can spill them beans is who he's smashing.
Of
so,
course.
you know what I mean? It's locked down. But if you single, ready to mingle, and you out here doing your damn thing, man, yeah, get busy. Do
Get
what you
busy
do.
with what? Telling your business?
Do what you
Or-
do, son. Do
All
what
right,
you
I'm
do.
done. I'm finished.
Do what you do.
Y'all men these days, y'all catty and petty and have so
not the
much
real players.
female
Shout out to the real
characteristics
players.
about y'all.
Shout out to real
Get
players.
better. Get right.
Shout out to the real players.
Didn't I tell you about talking over top of me?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You so irritating. All right, y'all. We're done.
We're done. Shout out to the real players out there, though, for real. Don't forget, though, any topics, anything y'all want to hear us talk about, make sure you hit us up. What is it? Static Flow Podcast at gmail.com. That's our email. Static Flow Podcast at gmail.com. You can also drop us a message on Facebook. The Static Flow Podcast if you're already friends with us on the page, and also on Instagram. You could DM us on Instagram, The Static Flow Podcast. So like, subscribe, hit up all of those. Or if you definitely want to shoot us a email, you can do that. Minute Maid, if you want to shoot us an email, you can jump in here too, and we can get that thing going, and we'll have Minute Maid juice every time we on this podcast.
Amen.
Static Flow Podcast at gmail.com. All right, send it through. It's going down. All right, we about to get up out there and go do what we do. Oh, real quick, we do episodes now every other weekend. So
Not every other weekend.
Every other Thursday.
Bi-weekly.
Every other
Thank
bi-weekly.
you.
Every other Thursday. That's what we're doing. Schedules is busy. Lot going on. We've gotten busier, so we had to adjust. As
Yes.
far as the time frame where we could do the podcast. So
Same day, same time.
You won't see us next Thursday, but definitely the Thursday after that. Same
Yes.
time, same place, right here, the whole 9 yards. So, and also feel free to leave comments, tag the page with questions that you might want to hear us talk about. Anything, just go to the page.
Yes.
The Static Flow Podcast, Facebook. You watching it live right now? Holla at us.
Bye.
We up out of here, y'all. My bad. You can tell I'm rusty right now, so let me get right. But we are out of here. Peace.